time for losers. There are always winners and losers, 2 of them each in every group of 4. We already had stats advance, dropping only 1 map. And now we're going to have the deciding match between these two players. PartinG or Deer is going to go home empty-handed in last place.
That's right, Wolf. It's going to be a tight one here. PartinG or Deer, you know, both are dangerous. We have seen PartinG actually fall to Myungshik yesterday, and I'm always going to keep bringing that up because it was such an upset, and I think he's in a lot of danger right here and right now. Deer, you know, he actually played horribly in his first match today. Yeah, maybe he's kind of rallied from here, though. He's seen what PartinG has been doing. He might be able to cook up something a little interesting for this match.
Yeah, he looked rough, man. PartinG, on the other hand, looked creative. He was just on the edge of winning that first match versus Heroes. Very close, and I highly favor him here. In fact, if Deer doesn't really change it up and get it together, I don't expect PartinG to drop a single map. Deer, some bad engagement, some bad decision-making, some nerve issues potentially.
Everything about that was horrible. In his, like, he had a good position when he was ahead, and then he threw it away with a really ill-conceived attack in terms of positioning, and well, it was pretty much just positioning more than anything else, man. He just ran into death, and he died.
Yeah, I mean, he had like a bridge to cross, like between a crevice or something, like a pit of lava. He had a bridge to walk across, and he just like,
and he bomb dived into the lava.
Yeah, he just like jumped in the lava. I'm like, no, what?
It's like, take the bridge, brother.
Yeah, take the
he's
bridge,
like,
man.
no, I want to try and swim through it.
I mean, there was a path laid out in front of him. He just couldn't follow it. So, bans here, Vonnie and Cactus for PartinG, and then for Deer, Deadwing, and Merry-Go-Round. So we're going to have another one of those hyper-aggressive small map PvPs. I'm liking it.
Some nice 2-player maps. I like this.
You know, I hadn't seen Stork today, but he's here, no doubt. He always comes to support his players, and I'm sure he had a long talk with Deer about that previous series. And I feel like Deer is actually really good at those types of situations. He just messed up his micro. Like, he had the right composition. He handled the situation well. Everything was good except the fight. Like, he got too nervous, or he just totally messed it up. Maybe he was overconfident. I'm not sure what the reason was, but he could just fix this issue on these smaller maps. Maybe he could take a game off PartinG.
I think maybe there's always a possibility there.
All right, guys, let's go into game number 1 here of Group D's losers match, the round of 16 for the SBENU Star League. To the north in blue, it's PartinG. Narrowly not able to make it out of that first match into the winners, fighting for survival.
And to the southeast, we do have Deer playing a frightfully bad first series here. Really either looking shook up or too nervous.
Sometimes it's good to be real, you know.
Let's be real.
It was bad.
No. Yes.
I mean, at the most basic terms of the English language, it was bad.
In the most basic human instinct, all we can say and do is say yuck and say, let's try and forget this ever happened and hope he plays a much better game against PartinG.
We go caveman terms, it's like, Deer bad, not good.
Caveman terms like, yuck! That's how I felt when I watched it.
Did you take a term of caveman in college? Is that
actually part of my Australian heritage?
I thought you guys were like prisoners or something.
You learn a lot in prison, I'd say that much. Including caveman.
Oh boy.
Well, let's just hope it doesn't happen again, so I don't have to say that word again.
Yeah, I don't see. I know a lot of people in the audience back home who can't understand. They don't know the dialect.
Oh, I'm sure if they saw the games, they would kind of feel that same way. They just don't know how to convey it like that.
Yeah, exactly. Only you can.
Yeah.
We have a very much faster cybernetics score for PartinG, and Deer, like, just not only was his he made a later gateway like more economically, but he also like forgot to make his core for a few seconds. So PartinG is going to be, way ahead with his first Stalker, his first Mothership, the Mothership core he's making. All of his core tech is going to come out a lot faster. It would have been slightly faster, but now it's going to be like a lot faster. Let's see if he is going to even chrono, because he's doing that double chrono. We saw him do this earlier with a 3-gate pressure. Let's see if he actually commits to that kind of aggression here. He's going to scout early on.
Yeah, this actually looks like a proxy from this little probe. So I dare say we are going to see a Stargate in his position.
Looks like it. Really popular on this map. But actually, it's going to be a Stargate from PartinG at home as well. This is such a late Stargate out of Deer, too, if he's going to do this.
It is, isn't it? It's not the most... It's not as fast as what we saw from Hero, for instance. It's actually pretty damn slow. I mean, PartinG's just getting it out so much quicker. The only problem is that is PartinG actually going to see it? If he could actually identify that Deer is also going Stargate, he just hard counters it, go Phoenix. Sit a Phoenix on top of it.
Yep.
Win the game. Not really win the game, but get ahead.
Well, basically win the game. I mean, you get such a massive advantage.
Nice advantage with.
Look at this.
Oh, what?
Wow.
Oh, what?
That was weird.
That was
uncalled for.
This is getting ugly again.
Well, I mean, this is a bit awkward here for PartinG though, because his Stalker's way out of position, and
this is one redeeming thing. Can he make up for a probe with the Stalker? Actually,
he's going actually to the right side.
Imagine he finds the Stargate by accident.
Well, the funny thing is, I think he was trying to draw these units away from his natural to see that there was no Nexus. So now he's like, okay, and he goes back, and Deer didn't get the scout off on the Nexus or the Oracle, and it's going to be 3 gates as a follow-up. I guess that's where that early Cyber Core and the Warp Gate Research chrono comes in. Yeah,
3 gates plus that Twilight, so no doubt going to be Blink after this.
Oh, he sees it.
Oh, he busted. Is he going to instantly make a Phoenix from here? I think that'd be the best choice. He's going to actually throw down a pylon up there. I think he might have caught the Phoenix as well. He knows what's up. It's just about making that Phoenix now.
Yeah, he doesn't have enough money for it yet. You know what? He doesn't even necessarily have to make it.
Probably want 3 Stalkers in your base before you go for that Phoenix, because obviously 3 Stalkers are going to be out a lot quicker.
The Phoenix is something we've seen already twice today as like the follow-up. You just get it to make sure you can chase that down and kill it, so you don't have to worry about it anymore.
Yeah, it's also stops it from throwing Revelation all over your army for the rest of the game as well. It's just a hard sort of shutdown on it. I like it a lot.
PartinG has a much faster blink here. He's going to be able to literally kill this pylon. And with that, going to be able to supply block Deer, shut down the Stargate as well. I mean, really, really good things coming out here. Although, with 4 Stalkers coming over to support, this could be kind of scary. You may end up.
I think it's going to be too late there. He can just turn around. He doesn't really need to stick around for the Stargate. Also, his blink will finish faster, PartinG, so he will always have that escape, even if he gets into a bad place.
Well, he's not paying attention though.
Okay, he's going to lose at least 1.
He's actually going to lose all of them. But never mind, because his pylon's here. Forgot about that.
Yeah, and Blink, seconds away from finishing. It's currently at 150 out of 170.
Oh, and the Oracle can help cut these off as well. Can actually help swap for them and then cut them off.
3 more actually on the map as well.
Oh, this is great for PartinG.
He's just going to blink forward, catch them out. There we go. Big lead for PartinG, maybe even a game winner.
Just so great for him here. He's going to blink again on top of this to seal it. Boom. And now this Oracle's with this army. Deer's blink is just moments away, but still, it's not ready yet.
Not ready yet. Though he does have a pretty nice Stalker count sitting on the top of his RAM, currently at 7. Unless he loses some now before Blink is finished.
I don't know about engaging up here. No. Oh, well, he gets up the ramp, and that makes a huge difference.
Oh, wow.
Mothership Core just now has enough for overcharge. He's going to go for it, but PartinG is just trading blows here and is in such a great spot. Now he fights outside the overcharge. What are you thinking, Deer?
No, that is just bad decision-making once again from Deer.
Some micro mistakes, but they're almost like decision-making micro mistakes.
Just very illogical mistakes.
Yeah.
They just actually don't make sense because, if you're going to blink forward, it's out of range of the photon overcharge. He's going to turn around and start trading very efficiently.
If you're going to be doing that, you better have a much better Stalker count than him.
Yeah, well, he's going to have Blink enabled, and you're not going to have Blink. It's going to be on cooldown, so you're never going to be able to save a Stalker that gets targeted as well. And now, PartinG in a bit of a commanding position. Obviously, he doesn't want to trade underneath the photon overcharge.
That was a really good snipe by Deer on that pro, but I just don't think it's going to matter. With good micro here, the overcharge is just not going to last forever. Even now, the Oracle participating in the fight. The Mothership Core goes down now as well, and this is going to be the beginning of the end here in game number 1. Probes off the line. The last of the Stalkers fall. And Deer looking like the weakest link in this group so far. GG.
The weakest link by far, Wolf. This guy is just, he's in a bad place right now. Whether there's something going on at home, something in his personal life really affecting his play, but he came into today either very ill-prepared or just mentally broken. There's something really going wrong.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Max said looked better against PartinG. This is... Actually, I'm not so sure about that. But he did have that really cool 360 no-scope. But anyways.
That's true. That's true.
I mean, that was really cool.
At the very least.
He had that at least going for him. Deer is just taking bad engagements.
It's kind of heartbreaking because up until today, Deer has been doing really damn well.
You know, it's funny. I was talking to you about this earlier during one of our commercial breaks. I was saying, you know, it feels like Deer is just not on the same caliber as any of the players he ever ends up playing against, but he's always in these tournaments. He's always here. You know, he's in the GSL.